Evening, everybody. It's 7:48, and I waited to see if we get any real action in the futures tonight, and there's just not that much going on. You can see that the range in the gold is really minuscule. We did come back off that consolidation, and we did get as high as 1821.90 on Friday. We were a little bit higher tonight, 1822.20. That's really not particularly meaningful. And I'm looking for a close over 1828 in order to really be able to justify calling it a bottom and the trend up towards the highs. Right now, off the high, all we have is a series of lower highs and a break to the downside. That break to the downside, by the way, tested the double bottom that we made in March at 1673. Then again in the end of March, last day of March at 1677. And this bottom is 1675.90. So we've had a nice bounce. We've been consolidating, going sideways. You can see that the 5-day has gone through the 20, and the 50 is headed up towards the 100 and the 200-day MAs, and that is very healthy. But until we get a close back above, let's see, the high close in here looks like 1829. So once we get a close over 1829, or actually 1835.80 is a higher close here. I'm looking for a close on the weekly above those numbers. I'll show you what that looks like. Close above that, and we could be off to the races again to, at the very least, test 1919 or this high at 1962. Any further back than that, and we are at life of contract highs. Right here, 2089.20 is the high. As far as the rest of the markets go, the energies are higher. Oil up 64 cents at 69.38. The high is 69.64. And how about the nat gas trading 447.20? That's up 840. It has traded over 450. It's actually traded almost 452. As far as stock futures, we have the S&P up 6.5, the Nasdaq up 22.5, and the Dow up 53. Not much going on in the dollar index. Bitcoin is up 645, has been a little higher, has been up over 49.5, and excuse me, Ethereum is down $7, so not much there. The bonds are on the low of the day. The range is very short, 163 to 163 and 6/30 seconds. Last is 163.01, and while that's up 3/30 seconds, that is also only one tick off the low of the day. So not a lot going on. We'll see what the what kind of news we get overnight from the explosions in Kabul and Hurricane Ida hitting the Louisiana coast. I'm especially concerned with the COVID numbers. Fauci was on today on all of the shows, and is not very hopeful that the explosion in cases is anywhere near over. All right, everyone, have a good evening. Hope you had a good weekend, and I'll be back first thing in the morning with your pre-opening comment. Thanks.